be seated. Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jackie Wise, Pro-Vice Chancellor Students. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold 48 ceremonies, both in Sydney and in Shanghai. On occasion, the university seeks to honour individuals who have made extraordinary impacts upon society through the contributions they have made to the university. Today, the university will bestow a Fellow of the University Award and a Distinguished Service Award upon two outstanding members of our community. I would like to introduce you to the official party here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, Mr. Rob Castaneda, who will be awarded a Fellow of the University and also deliver the occasional address, Mr. Bill Patterson, who will be awarded the Distinguished Service Award, and Professor Peter Wyeth, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, who will be presenting graduates. The people also seated on stage are Professor Lynn Sinclair, Chair of the Academic Board, professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. I would also like to acknowledge members of staff graduating today, Daniel Leong and Ming Zhou. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology Sydney duly assembled. And on behalf of the University of Technology Sydney, and before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I'd also like to pay our respects to their elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support they have had from family and friends, many of whom are with us here today. So we warmly welcome you as together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now ask Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, to present a candidate for admission as a Fellow of the University and a candidate to receive the University's Distinguished Service Award.
Chancellor, the Council of the University established the honour, the Fellow of the University, to be made in recognition of an outstanding contribution to the University's objectives. Chancellor, I present to you Mr. Roberto Alfredo Castaneda. Mr. Rob Castaneda is the founder and Chief Executive Officer of Service Rocket, a leader in tech-enabled services headquartered in Palo Alto, California. He's a visionary entrepreneur with exceptional dedication and generosity, known in industry and business circles as inspiring, accessible, and friendly. His strong ethos and professional practices are recognised across the technology industry in Australia, the United States, and well beyond. Beginning his journey with UTS in 1997, Mr. Castaneda earned a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with honours. And it was during this degree his world opened up through an internship at Borland, a Silicon Valley company known for its programming tools. This took him deeper into the areas of pre-sales training, support and research and development. After building his teaching experience by running training courses across the United States, Mr. Castaneda returned to Sydney in 2001 with fresh inspiration. He founded his first company, Customware, while still an undergraduate student. Customware later relaunched in 2013 as Service Rocket. Today, It's a global company with over 300 employees across the US, Australia, Chile, England, Malaysia, the Philippines, Canada and Singapore. Service Rocket helps organisations become more efficient by connecting systems and optimising team productivity. The company partners with fast-growing software companies to close the gap between great software and the complete solution, supported by online educational tools and resources. Mr. Castaneda's vision for Service Rocket extended beyond just business success. It manifested in defining a set of core values and leadership behaviours that guide the company's culture and operations. These leadership behaviours, which apply to everyone within the organisation, emphasise qualities such as being a team builder, developing and empowering others, being a good listener, and acting with integrity and accountability. This commitment to strong values and ethical leadership has been integral to Service Rocket's growth and recognition. Mr. Castaneda is a leader with an infectious passion for technology solutions and education. His work through Service Rocket has been recognised with industry awards, including CIO Review's Top Atlassian Services Company, San Francisco Bay Area Top Workplaces in 2023, and most recently, the 2024-2025 Atlassian Partner of the Year Award for Co-Selling Excellence. Mr. Castaneda is also seen as a tech disruptor. He was listed 3 times as one of Australia's top 30 entrepreneurs under 30 and featured in the 2014 Silicon Valley Business Journal's 40 Under 40. Beyond his responsibilities with Service Rocket, Mr. Castaneda is involved in the entrepreneurial community, serving in roles such as board member and president-elect of the Entrepreneurs Organisation in San Francisco, a global peer-to-peer network of entrepreneurs. Mr. Castaneda is a long-term supporter of UTS. Before even finishing his degree, he began to give back to the university, including teaching as a casual lecturer in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology from 2000 to 2007. He also regularly employs and mentors UTS graduates and interns through Service Rocket and has sponsored students through scholarships. Mr. Castaneda was awarded the UTS Chancellor's Award for Excellence and Engineering and Information Technology Award at the 2017 UTS Alumni Awards. He currently serves as a UTS North American Advisory Board member. More recently, this commitment to UTS has manifested at an organisational level, when in 2024, Service Rocket committed to a 3-year industry partnership with the TD School at UTS to deliver an elective subject entitled Technologies Reimagined in a Complex World. It's a great honour for the University of Technology Sydney to confer Mr. Castaneda with the award of Fellow of the University in recognition of his generous contributions to the UTS Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology and beyond, and to the broader technology sector. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the university, I ask you to admit Mr. Roberto Alfredo Castaneda as a Fellow of the University.
By the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I admit Mr. Roberto Alfredo Castaneda as a Fellow of the University. Congratulations.
Chancellor, I present to you Mr. Bill Patterson. Chancellor, in 2007, the Council of the University established the Distinguished Service Award. This award is made in recognition of outstanding service given to the university above and beyond the normal course of duties. Chancellor, the Council has identified Mr. Bill Patterson as a worthy recipient of this award. A valued UTS employee for 25 years, Mr. Patterson is an experienced higher education administrator whose dedication and expertise has helped shape the university's success over the last 2 decades. Currently the University Secretary and Director of the Governance Support Unit, he was first appointed in 2000 as Student Liaison Manager in the then Faculty of Business, before being appointed Faculty Manager in 2002, a position he held until 2012. During this time, Mr. Patterson was a key player in the growth of the faculty and its operations, including introducing new financial systems and a successful rebrand to the UTS Business School. He also played a key role in the team that planned, lobbied for and guided through to approval the world-class Dr. Chowchak Wing building for the UTS Business School, the first and only Australian building designed by celebrated architect Frank Gehry. This landmark award-winning building is a proud part of UTS's identity and recent history. Taking on the role of Director, Governance Support Unit in 2012, Mr. Patterson was subsequently appointed University Secretary and Director of the Governance Support Unit in 2014. Reporting to the Vice-Chancellor, Mr. Patterson provides invaluable governance and strategic support, service and advice to the UTS Council, the Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor and the University Leadership Team. During his time as University Secretary, Mr. Patterson has led many significant projects, resulting in transformative change at UTS. This includes the UTS Unleashed project, which highlighted the vital role of effective governance and associated management structures and processes enabling university strategy. The project's purpose was to find and deliver reductions in red tape, clarity of responsibilities, and enable staff empowerment. In 2017, he led a review of Academic Board and its subcommittees, with the changes allowing the board to focus more on governance and oversight of academic matters. And in 2019, he helped introduce a new centralised student complaints resolution office. Mr. Patterson is widely respected for his professionalism, understanding and diplomacy, approaching all his work with an exemplary level of knowledge and dedication. He carefully navigates his responsibilities to Council and the University's leadership team with diligence and skill. He also brings a deep and invaluable understanding of UTS, its policies and procedures and delegations, as well as the people and culture to the fore. Mr. Patterson holds a Bachelor of Arts Honours from the University of Sydney, a Master of Educational Administration from the University of New South Wales, and a Graduate Diploma of Applied Corporate Governance from the Governance Institute of Australia. It's an honour for the University of Technology, Sydney, to confer Mr. Bill Patterson with a Distinguished Service Award. Over 25 years, he has become an influential leader, shaping the policy, environment and culture of the university for the benefit of its staff and students, driving the rigour and innovation that strengthens UTS's reputation for quality and excellence. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the university, I ask you to present to Mr. Bill Patterson the university's Distinguished Service Award.
By the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I present Mr. Bill Patterson with the university's Distinguished Service Award. Congratulations. I now invite Professor Peter Wyeth, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, to present graduates.
Chancellor. I invite graduates in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology to stand. Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Engineering and Information Technology as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Chancellor, I now present these graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have now qualified. Huge congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, research degree programs including PhD and Master by Thesis, are instrumental in helping us to achieve our vision to be a world-leading Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. In addition to their passion and commitment, our research student cohort contributes innovative and entrepreneurial ideas that advance UTS and the field at large. Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy. Mariam Adel Sarakiv, for a thesis entitled Optimising Urban Mobility, a multi-objective AI-powered personalised pedestrian route planning system, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Farima Ramazani and Co-Supervisor Dr. Mohsen Nadapur. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Mariam Adel Sarakiv. Thomas Lewis Dolmark, for a thesis entitled Exploring the Dynamics of Organisational Knowledge Transfer, Insights Using Agent-Based Modelling on Individual Absorptive Capacity, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Osama Sohab and Co-Supervisor Professor Gasson Baydown. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Thomas Lewis Dolmark. Jason Philip Gavriel, for a thesis entitled Tools for Quantum Software Engineering, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Michael Bremner and Co-Supervisor Dr. Simon Devitt. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jason Philip Gavriel. Natalie Vanessa House, for a thesis entitled Character-Centric Literary Visualisation for Causal Discussion Analysis, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Andrew Johnston and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Tony Huang. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Natalie Vanessa House. Naimat Allah Khan, for a thesis entitled A Study on Data Analysis of Spatio-Temporal Modelling in Location-Based Social Networks, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Angela Huao, and Co-Supervisor Professor Guangdong Xu. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Naimat Allah Khan. Jae Yoon Kim, for a thesis entitled Composing Policies in Deep Reinforcement Learning, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Farouk Hussain and Co-Supervisors Associate Professor Jia Liang and Dr. Jun Yi Xiang. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jae Yoon Kim. Daniel Leong for a thesis entitled A Multi-Level Brain-Computer Interface for Object Recognition and Object Identification, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Chin Teng Lin and co-supervisors Dr. Thomas Du, Dr. Yu Chen Chan and Dr. Yu Kai Wang. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Daniel Leong. George Liu for a thesis entitled Decision Support Using Tree-Based Machine Learning Models and Algorithms, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Guanzhuan Zhang and co-supervisor Professor Jia Liu. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. George Liu. Pen Yao Ping for a thesis entitled Error Rectification and Deduplication Algorithms in Short-Read Sequencing Data, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisors Professor Jin Yan Li and co-supervisor Associate Professor Wei Liu. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Peng Yao Ping. Shu-Chan Su for a thesis entitled Investigating Roles of RNA Editing in Virus-Host Interaction, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Jin Yan Li and co-supervisor Professor Georgi Hatvenger. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Shu-Chan Su. Shen Hung Wu for a thesis entitled Trustworthy Machine Learning for Sequence Data in Dynamic Environments, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Jia Liu and co-supervisor Associate Professor Guan Shen Zhang. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Shin Hung Wu. Chao Yang for a thesis entitled Deep Learning Methods for Multivariate Time Series Classification, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Xianzi Wang and co-supervisor Dr. Jing Dian. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Chao Yang. Diana Yu for a thesis entitled Causal Model for Recommendation, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Guodong Xu and co-supervisor Dr. Qian Li. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Dania Yu. Karishna Zanmani for a thesis entitled Enhancing Decision-Making in Software Development, an automated system for software requirements change impact analysis, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Farima Ramazani and co-supervisor Dr. Mohsen Nadapur. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Karishna Zamani. Ming Zhou for a thesis entitled Autonomous Learning for Multiple Data Streams Under Concept Drift, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Jia Lu and Co-Supervisors Associate Professor Guanzhuan Zhang and Dr. Yi Liao Song. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Min Zhou. Master of Science Research in Computing Sciences, Abdul Martin, for a thesis entitled Automating Machine Learning for Human Activity Recognition. Yu Long Chin for a thesis entitled Global Tracking-Based Multi-Object Tracking in Complex Environments. Chancellor, each year UTS recognises a select few undergraduate candidates of exceptional merit. Such candidates are honoured by the award of University Medal. Chancellor, I now present to you a graduate receiving an undergraduate award and the University Medal in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. The following student has graduated with the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction and University Medal. Leona May Myers. Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Executive Master of Technology Management, Sayatan Majmuda. Ching Y. Oscar Mack. Julian Christopher Manch. Chit Lai Nang. Aridana Panagrahi. Graduate Certificate in Technology Management, Executive Master of Technology Management, Suk Hwan Ko. Master of Artificial Intelligence, Henki Edison. Mansimran Kaur. Saida Lamia Khurshid. Fendi Lamajaya. Osim Santos Paudel. Tausif Islam Rafi. Diego Alejandro Ramirez Vargas. Chong Fai Wong. Graduate Certificate in Information Technology Project Management, Master of Business and Technology, Leon Carl MacDonald. Graduate Certificate in Artificial Intelligence Management, Master of Technology Management in Artificial Intelligence, Kareem Ben Tahami Slawi. Graduate Certificate in Cybersecurity Management, Master of Technology Management in Artificial Intelligence, Darren Morris Aarons. Master of Technology Management in Cybersecurity, Brendan Raymond Barnes. Bachelor of Computing Science Honours with First Class Honours, Diploma in Information Technology Professional Practice, Sahaf Karim. Bachelor of Computing Science Honours with First Class Honours, Ederimuni Beno de Zoisa Abesekara. Mark Jansen Ramos Angeles. Samuel Robert Argy. Travis Fu Jun Chang. Hayden Michael Fowler. Samuel Darcy Franks Pearson. Timothy Fu. Thomas Golding. Wilson Huang. Joel Edward Larson. Wei Li Li. James Benjamin Levy. Hamza Salim Parek. Shane Anuruddha Ranasinghe Rachike. Nicholas Stephen Schlederer. Pascal Andre Terweston. Cheon Yi Wong. Tuan Lin Zhang. Yi Long Zhu. Bachelor of Computing Science, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Mohammed Ibrahim. Long Li. Pranav Mandalapu. Dalia Hani Anwar Mohammed. Yasir Nazar. Brandon Ngo. Hashim Jan Sarhindi. Bachelor of Computing Science, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Mohammed Ubbas Tungekur. Tina Mi Lin Nguyen Vo. Bachelor of Computing Science, Honours, Salim Amiri. Mansoor Junbish. Bachelor of Computing Science with distinction, Liam Brown. Adrian Blaho Kujak. Jacob Anthony Goodrich. Vanessa Nguyen. Joshua Eden O'Neill. Stacey Pratama. Shrushti Mahesh Ramani. Robert Shishoyan. Abdullah Slimani. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction, Bachelor of Business with distinction, Sanjida Alam. Alessandro Gabriele Autore. Mohammed Ashal Imran. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction, Bachelor of Business with credit, Aston Carlisle Foster. Carolyn Nikita Mario. Ryan Gordon McAvoy. Azam Wahid. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with credit, Bachelor of Business with credit, David Lawrence Melara. Edward Tomoya Mizoguchi. Mirosaini Sriskunda Raja. Kyle Alistair Harris Todd. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with credit, Bachelor of Business, Angelo Mariano. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Business with credit, Tom Chan. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Business, Raymond Choi. Alamda Raza. Bachelor of Artificial Intelligence with distinction, Talan Kameli. Lee Hyun Ho. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction, Diploma in Innovation, Timothy Jia Drin B. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction, Aditya Saha Babun. George Bao. Jia Kai Bao. Aiden Benjamin Chayadi. Ji Su Choi. Saket Shashikant Dadge. Man Hong Do, Nabil Elwaze, Timothy Hauser, Brendan Hua, Tariq Kadaslan, Sanjit Khosla, Marissa Kyprios, Siru Liu, Brian Ma, Jake Kevin Yuto Montgomery Kawabata, Richard Llewellyn Goldsmith Renshaw, Anna Louise Scarf, Jong Hyun Chin, Kelvin Sofjan, Hawken Su, Ti Ching Tang, Chan Min Dang Wu, Jing Rong Wang, Samuel Robert Bruce Walters, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with credit, Isabella Kate Ayres Monroe. Wajid Abdul Ghani M. Basati, Judy Le Ying Chen, Tu Cheng Chen, Van Kiedrich Ho, Daniel Hiep Huang, Yong Jin Jung, Andrianopoulos Kellett, Yon Woo Oh. Nicole Jessica Osio. Sanish Shibnai Prasad. Harrison Wong. Wilson Christopher Wijaya. Jonathan Edmund Yu. Shaikh Mohammed Zimran. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Michaela de la Cruz. Zihan Zhang. Pitsathirith Lei. Insup Shim. Khan An Tong. Matthew William Zumpulis. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Diploma in Information Technology, Professional Practice with Distinction, Vittorio Matteo Bertoli. Alexander Brian Gote. Teresa Tung. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Diploma in Information Technology, Professional Practice with Credit, Roy Elbert. Maxwell N.G. Master of Artificial Intelligence, Robayed Ashraf.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology.
Well, on behalf of all at UTS, I'd like again to say a huge congratulations to our new graduates, and just as importantly to your family and friends who've no doubt given support, love and understanding during your studies. Finishing a degree or diploma is a major milestone, and we certainly don't underestimate the hard work and the sacrifice that you've put into reaching this goal. You should be very proud of yourselves because your university is certainly extremely proud of you. Now, your graduation, as I'm sure you'd agree, is one of the most important moments in your life and brings with it opportunities and challenges. And certainly the opportunities for UTS graduates have never been greater. UTS graduates are held in high esteem by employers, not just because of the quality of the education that you have received here, but also because of its very practical nature. But conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater. Scrutiny and the expectations of society are high and continue to grow. And I would urge you all to maintain the highest level of professional and personal integrity and confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise. And remember, the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour you condone. And we heard in Rob Castaneda's citation the importance that he places on behaviours, values and integrity, and hopefully he might speak a little bit more about that shortly. But beyond the opportunities and challenges, a graduation signals that you have gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and use it responsibly. Make sure that you are seen to contribute and not to take, that your impact is a positive one. And I say this particularly because you are graduates of a University of Technology. And as we all know, technology can be an enormous force for good, but you do have to be careful and be alert to the unintended consequences. And even more importantly, when it's by design not intended to be benign. There will, of course, be times when knowledge alone is not enough, and you will be called upon to make judgments where the answer is not clear. Now, judgment is informed by experience, and particularly the experience that you gain when things don't go so well. And we might call that mistakes, but probably we should call it more appropriately the learning experience. You learn far more from things when they go wrong than when they go right. But that learning builds the reserves of judgment on which you can later draw. So my challenge to you all here today is to make sure that you make enough space and time in your busy lives to acquire and deepen the reserves of judgment. Turn off the laptop, turn off the iPhone, and just think. Think about the questions that you need to ask, think about the answers you receive, and then think about the judgments you're being called upon to make. And I can't stress enough how crucial it is to take the time to think. Maybe just reflect on your days and how much of that time was just spent thinking with no other influence on you, just letting your brain work and think. Careful thought and reflection will be crucial. We all know that the environment and life is becoming more complex, and purposefully thinking through the decisions that you have to make, either personally or professionally, and looking at the intended and unintended consequences is a real skill. So take the time to develop that skill. But finally, we hope that your relationship with UTS doesn't end here today. Your career will take you in many dimensions, probably different geographies, different sectors, different industries. But one thing that will be constant is the need for continuous learning, and your university stands absolutely ready to support you in that continuous learning journey. So we now welcome you into the global UTS alumni community. Stay involved and stay in touch. And remember, the UTS Alumni Office is your lifelong connection to the university. So may I congratulate you all again and wish you every success in applying the skills and knowledge that you've gained in this great university. So well done. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Rob Castaneda to deliver the occasional address this afternoon. Rob.
Thank you, Chancellor. I'd like to begin my address with an acknowledgement of the traditional custodians of the land of which UTS campus stands, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. I'd also like to acknowledge our Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Presiding Dean, Presiding Director, members of the University Executive, Council and Academic Board, staff, family, friends, and graduates. Let's repeat that show of appreciation and gratitude for those whose shoulders we've stood upon. that you've stood upon in order to make it through to today. So thank you to parents, family, and friends once again. For me, I'd like to also thank and recognize my family, my wife Amy, Charlie, Bella, Zoe, my parents who are here today, my brothers, and some really close friends, mentors, and team. One could say that it's easier than ever to graduate. We have the internet, right? But you could also look at it as harder. Given the amount of distractions we have in today's world, the focus, grit, and determination you have shown to be here and see things through to the end, that already shows that you're on the right path. So congratulations. So as someone that graduated here in computer science and living in Silicon Valley, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about AI. Artificial intelligence, and weave that into my talk. But at the same time, I want to leave you with something that won't get outdated and might actually be useful to you, even if you don't work in tech. When I started my business, the iPhone didn't exist. So things move quickly. But to answer the first question, no, I did not use AI to write this speech. Okay. Now, why? Because I wanted it to reflect my thoughts, my heart, my soul. I wanted it to be of service to you, and I wanted it to be genuinely from me. In this new world of AI, what I'll do is share with you 3 things that I've reflected upon that you should focus on and develop in your own skills, in your own pathway. And the first of that is leadership. Leadership is not a piece of paper, and it's a hard thing to describe at times. Many times we expect our leaders to be everything to everyone all at once. But at its core, it's about getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. You don't need a job title to be a leader. In graduating from this great university, you've already have a good start, but you still need to lean in hard. Leadership provides clarity when things are cloudy, uncertain, or don't yet exist. It provides a voice for those that aren't spoken for. And yes, you can use AI to help with the nuances of your thinking and analysis, but you have to train and use your gut to drive reflection and purpose. The second one is craft. Love what you do, and you'll not work a day in your life, is what Mark Twain once said. But it's actually true. If you ever see a true artist at the peak of their craft, whether that be sport, science, or anything, you can watch them be so engaged and captured by that engagement, that flow. And that level of enthusiasm only comes when you build with love. For many, though, the trick isn't to find your passion, it is to actually apply the passion you have and apply that ethic to everything you do, and then the universe will bring the right crafts to you. That leads me to my third item, and the third item is service. So leadership, craft, and service. Pay it forward and be useful. You don't need to ask with everything that comes in front of you, what's in it for me? For every opportunity that comes your way, instead, trust your gut. It doesn't mean you have to do everything and be taken advantage of, but it does mean that sometimes you'll do things because they just somehow feel right, or because they help others advance their cause. My dad, who's here with us today, took a job at IKEA many decades ago as a truck driver. And each of my brothers here, we got weekend jobs there in customer service. They're both older than me, so as the youngest, I was itching to make some money, and naturally I followed their footsteps. I wasn't old enough to work legally, but Dad wanted me to learn how to work hard. So he made up a job washing his truck on Saturday mornings. I probably did a really crappy job. Sorry. But I know that I tried my best, and I learned how to work hard for others. Thank you, I was fortunate enough to give this occasional address in 2018. And back then, I had a final takeaway, which is to take the time to make things right when you get them wrong. But today's bonus takeaway will build upon this, and it's to allow others to make mistakes. In today's world, and especially in our local culture, we're quick to confirm the negative. We're quick to kick someone when they're down, jump on the bandwagon, or cancel them. And in some cases, that may be deserving. But if we take the mindset that we're all trying to provide leadership, craft, and service to what we do, inevitably, we're all going to make mistakes. And it's the spirit of mateship and helping each other get back up that will lead us to greater heights. My teammates at Service Rocket have had my back many times over the years as I've navigated through some tricky situations, some caused by the market booms and busts, some by my own mistakes. But one thing that's always remained constant is the support from them and my family. It's made it possible and given me the energy to keep going on with leadership. So remember and learn from the failures, get better. But also remember that it's the memories of the journey along the way, and it's that what I take with me and use every day to fuel the next wave. So in closing, I want to congratulate you all again on your graduation. It's now time for you to go and do some great stuff. So thank you.
Graduations are indeed among the most important occasions in the life of a university, and we're very, very fortunate at UTS to have some of the most distinguished leaders in our community speak to us. And Rob Castadina, an entrepreneur, a tech leader, an inspiration and a mentor to many, has reflected today on the balance between moving quickly to keep up with the technology, and the time that it takes to get things done is just increasing, and the timelessness of some of the values that we hold. Leadership, getting comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Pride, love what you do and apply the passion you have. And service, to pay it forward. And most importantly, the value that is brought by encouraging and building a team with a commitment to deliver an outcome for the good of the community, the area that you work in, and to leave the world in a better place. This is what Rob is doing in so many areas in the tech sector, and I think we're very grateful for his words this afternoon. Would you join me again in thanking Rob Castadina for today's address?
Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings for today's ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, which is one floor below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite the new graduates to join the academic procession, which will end in the balcony room. I ask that guests remain in their seats until the procession and all the graduates have exited the Great Hall. Guests will then exit via the yellow doors, assisted by staff. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?
you.